Thirst can kill, and so can hunger when essential agriculture grows dry. At the beginning of the war in Ukraine, Russian forces destroyed a concrete dam in southern Ukraine. Ukrainians had built the structure in 2014 after Russia illegally annexed Crimea. At the time, Ukrainians wanted to block the Dnieper River water that had flowed to Crimea since the Soviet era and divert it to the Ukrainian city of Kherson. It's not clear if the current attack on the dam was Russia's way of settling a score in those early days of its unprovoked invasion of Ukraine. But it did show how disrupting an enemy's access to water can be an especially vicious tactic of war, and since water makes food possible, how it can be used with devastating impact on civilians. Human life is unimaginable without water. Worldwide, 2.2 billion people don't have access to safe water, which means that they are more vulnerable to malnutrition and death. Better water, sanitation, and hygiene could prevent at least 9% of global disease and 6% of global deaths, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Conflict is a major driver of insecure access to clean and safe water. Water can be a source of conflict and at the same time a resource that becomes scarcer in conflict. There have been a number of instances around the world this year where military action has destroyed water supply. That's according to the water-focused think tank, the Pacific Institute. Like the dam destruction in Ukraine, there was an airstrike that hit water tanks in Yemen, and an assault by the insurgent group Al-Shabaab on water supply in Somalia, which killed 10 soldiers and injured 15. In Mali, attacks on villages took out water infrastructure and killed 4. And in Palestine, the Israeli military destroyed agricultural facilities that included a water tank. In Syria, a country already suffering through years of war and drought, Russian warplanes wrecked a water station and also wounded a worker. Because humans need water to survive, it has been used as a weapon of war. And because Ukraine is today known as Europe's breadbasket, a global hunger catastrophe could come as war threatens the country's harvest of staples like wheat and sunflower oil. North Africa and the Middle East are especially vulnerable because they're big customers of Ukrainian agriculture. Water, of course, has a lot to do with all of that farming. Since 2020, the Pacific Institute has tracked more than 200 instances of water-related conflict, compared to 629 total in the entire decade prior. They say it's only a matter of time before climate change pushes even more tension to the surface. Eventually, conflicts over water could occur in America too.